Hello? Can you hear me now? Hello? Hey, wait a second. Where is my media source? Where did that go? That's... Wasn't I supposed to have another one here? I think I was supposed to. Huh. Anyway, actually give me 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Anyway, how's it going, folks? I hope all is well. Tonight we are back with Riven. I won't lie to you, not 100% certain what I'm supposed to be doing. But, yeah, I forgot. We left it here. Let me just see for a moment. Can you hear me? Hello? Yes. Good. Okay, so we're gonna do this. You get to see all the fun, like, guts of this thing. There we go. Yeah. Please. 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 Where's... I forgot about that. Is that what's on right now? Yeah, that's what's on right now. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So, start saved game. Yes, ill-advised. Okay. Right. We were trying to get in here. So if I do this... Yeah, it's working! So if I do that... Perfect, it's working. So I don't have to show you my screen all the time. What am I supposed to be doing here? I know I was trying to get back to the place TM. But I keep getting the symbols mixed up. Okay. Yeah, we chose the wrong, like, fish. That's... What? It's not this fish. Okay. And then it was frog. Right. And then, can I click this one? No, which one was it? I've passed it. There you are. So it's not that guy. He's like, where is he? I've passed him. There he is. It's supposed to be this guy, apparently. And then you come over here and click this guy. Oh, who was it after? I remember that dude's second to last, and then that dude's last. Who was it before? I do not remember. Oh, it was, I think, this guy. And then you, and then you. Or was I wrong? Ah, I see. Bug was second, Frog was third. Apologies. And then come back to Bug, Frog, Waterfella, Waterfella. Okay. This is pretty clever. Alright. Hopefully I won't die when I go back in here. Because I think she gave me the way to get out of here. Okay, let's do this. Save. Okay. Rescue at Rebel Base. Will it actually let me come back through? Hello? 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 I feel like they're gonna they're gonna get me. I'm gonna get got. But I don't know for sure. I can't go anywhere. Can't go anywhere. Can't go anywhere. Seriously? I can't do anything? I mean, I see them moving around over there. Can I not click close something? Press a button or... Really? Nothing. It just... Okay. So then, how am I supposed to get back over there and rescue her? Unless I just completely messed everything up. Maybe I wasn't supposed to leave when I did. Okay. I guess, now I'm a bit at a loss what to do. Just a little confused on the objective here, lads. Well, I know the objective, I just don't know how to get to it. Okay. I guess I'm gonna tap out. So what does this say? I hate that I'm having to use a walkthrough, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. When you get to the age, turn around and head for the book in front of you. You'll get darted and taken to the large tree on the lake. Wander around your cell till a woman comes in and gives you Catherine's journal and the prison book you lost in the beginning. Look through the journal for a series of 5 numbers. You'll need these later. The woman will return with a linking book leading back to Jungle Island on Riven. I do recall this. You will return to the room with the stones. Go back down the tunnel and pull the wire to open the passage back to the cell. Exit the cell and go right. Huh. Wait a second, so you want me to... You want me to go this way? Okay. I think? No, this is not where it wants me to go. Okay. Exit the cell, turn right, lower the ladder and go down. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, I got it mixed up. I know where it wants me to go. Yeah. Pull the rope to go back. Yes, yeah. Exit the cell. Blech. Turn right. Come over here, lower the ladder. This is where it wants me to be. Okay. Exit the cell, go right, lower the ladder, go down, turn around and go back the way you came after lowering the submarine to where all the trees are cut down and take the mine cart again. Okay, back the way we came. Maybe not quite that far. We're gonna go that way. This is a more direct route to where we want to go. We want this. Okay. Alright, we're back here again. So from here, do we have to go back to... I'm just gonna make a guess. Considering what all is important here. Go this way. Okay, we're in here again. Remember where those double doors were. Go there. Except close the doors behind you and go left. Huh. Open the doors, go through, close it behind you, go down the tunnel that was behind the door, open the spinning dome, clicking on the gold eye. Oh, this is assuming I've done things I haven't yet. I guess, that explains why we're so lost. Okay, so it wants us to go to the sphere. So this is closed. Because we did that. Now, what was the key to getting in again? I wrote it down. Was it in here that I wrote it down? Moving paperwork. I've been a busy boy lately. That means a smorgasbord of paperwork. What is here? Oh, yes. Wow, perfect. Okay. So I remember that's 24. Moving all the way there. And that's 16th, 5, 10, 15, 16. And then that one was a 15. And then this one was a 12, 13. And then this one was a 5. And then you hit the button. And it opens. Okay. And nothing? I mean... I remember that. That's not helpful right now. I don't think I can use this right now. Okay. So I can't mess with this at the moment? Question mark? I'm gonna go somewhere quiet. Okay, perfect. So I've done things out of order. That's what it sounds like. So what does this say? So this starts at the very beginning. Let's look at this. We are, at this point, shamelessly using a walkthrough. I'm sorry. If we run into more puzzles, I'll still try to solve them. But I need to know what we're doing here. So you leave the cage and look over the side of the cliff on your right. Yes. That's way in the beginning. I just don't know where we need to back out to. Where do we need to backtrack? Okay. Go up the stairs, turn left, where you will see a golden room with image viewers in the form of beetles. The room has 2 doors and 5 passageways leading from it. We recall this. The button to the right of the entrance rotates the room. Hit the button 4 times and you'll be facing a dark wall with a peephole. Turn around and down the stairs on the other side of the hill. See a locked gate. Go under it, through the cave, back in the golden room again with a passage leading to another cave, I do recall. In the second cave, there is a lever on a pipe. Yes. Okay, skip that. Follow the catwalk through the domed building till you come to another lever and a pipe. Switch to the other pipe. Yep. Okay, return back the way you came to the first button, which rotates the room. Hit the button 3 more times. This will help you later. Now you can go away from the golden room across the bridge to the other part of the island. This is the reverse of what I did, because I went across the bridge first. Go through the door on the left, midway through, look around this room, find the red and gold view portals, hit the lever next to the portal and continue down the tunnel, go through the room of pillars, leave through the large door, let the switch near the view portal opened, hit the button to summon the maglev. Yes, okay. Get out of the maglev towards what looks like a ball inside the rock. I do recall this. This is one of the fellas for the Moiety Rebel puzzle. Touch it, make note of the symbol that's revealed and the sound it makes. Turn around and go through the hole in the rocks, go up the stairs to the chapped forest, keep to the path on the right, go to the hole in the ground with the cart, get in, hit the lever, go to Crater Island. Yes. Okay, climb down the ladder, make your way out of the switch, out to the switch in the middle of the lake, yep. Skip, let's see, get out of the pipe, you're there, okay. Fan vent gains laboratory. Yep, read the book on the table, find the 5 numbers in it and write them down. Go to the door with the blue button next to it, press the button, then go out the opposite back door. Go down the path till you get to a maglev that will take you to Plateau Island, which is the one with all of the special buttons and the bubbly stuff. Okay. Follow the pathway to the elevator, press the button to go up at the top, walk toward the map puzzle. It's to find the location 5 items located on each island. Press one of the buttons, turn it around to find an extended pathway to the building where you can map out the islands. Okay, press one of the buttons and turn around to find an extended pathway to the building where you can map out the islands. Okay. Once each of the locations has been found, go back to the maglev. Okay, so wait. I know what it's saying, but I want to, like, get there. So, like, let me understand for a moment what it's saying here. Okay, that summons the maglev. So what is it? I'm just trying to familiarize myself at this point. Yes, the maglev is there. Wonderful. Get down in there. Get in there. Get in there. Hit the button. Hit the button. Hit the button. We're gonna let this play because I want to see it. Donk. Okay. Okay. We go through here. Hit the button. I think it means go this way. Okay, the purpose of this area is to find the location of 5 marble domes? Is it the gold fellas? The gold domes? Press one of these buttons and turn around to find an extended pathway to the building where you can map out the islands. Once each of them has been found... Okay, so... once each is found... I don't really know what it's meant to look like. I haven't used this to find the domes. You know what I mean? Like, I just kind of have stumbled across them. I never really used this to find the domes. I don't even know what island this is. What are you? That's what I want to know. Oh, wait, hold up. So which one is that supposed to be? Oh. Apparently this one is not a place we've been to yet. That explains why it doesn't look familiar. Is that the one? Wait. Let me look at that real quick. Oh, sorry, this one is the one we haven't been to yet. And I think that's what we're supposed to be looking for, is that, like, bump. Okay, so what is your numbering system then? Hold on. Talking this bad boy is number 1? Is that what they're saying? Yes, this is number 1. Is it supposed to be the hole then? Are we just looking for anomalies, TM? If we're looking for anomalies, I mean, we nailed it. It's right there. Is that this island? Maybe? No, I don't think so. No, this is Plateau Island. How are we... What? I guess I don't understand what... Because we were looking around, and I didn't see anything in particular that stuck out on these things. Except for the big bump, but... Like, we don't even see a bump here. It's just a... Literally, it's just a little crater right there. In any case, I think it's the gold domes. I think we found them. Once each has been found, go back to the maglev, get in, turn around, exit the maglev, get to the other side, through the door, yes. Notice a man who sees you and then runs away. Okay, press the... Okay, go back. Okay. No. We gotta go downstairs. Like, downstairs. Okay, down the stairs. We get in, we turn it around, we get out. I don't like that we can't skip the creepy sound of the door closing. Alright. I will let this play, though. Because these animations are cool. It's just we've been here for a while. Okay, there we go. And... Doink. Let me out! Yay! Doink. Okay. So it wants us to go this way. To here, I think. Now, which button was it? This one. I think we want this. Okay, go... Alright. Go back in, up the stairs, you will find the underwater viewing chamber. Yes. Press the lever on the right. Doink. Okay. This device will show the colors representing each of the rotating domes. Wait, that was right. I did notice some of the colors. Oh, because that was like, there was an order. Yeah, I wrote them down. Nice. I already thought of that last stream. Pressing the button surrounded by the red outline will turn on a light. Note the colors and their locations on the islands based on the yellow symbols that are on the domes. What? Okay, the colors we do have. And their locations on the islands based on the yellow symbols that are on the domes. Their locations? I mean, I know how to get to them, if that's what they mean. Pressing the lever on the left will pull down another sphere with 2 pentagonal buttons. The left button will allow you to peer into a room and view a lake on the jungle island. So yeah, if we do like, go up, please. Yoink. Alright, and then... yeah, so if we look at this... we give it a second. We give it a longer second. And we give it an even longer second. There. So I was right. That is Catherine. That's who we're trying to get to. And this is... oh, yeah, I remember. Wait, didn't we see someone going across it? So this, I mentioned on the jungle island when we were looking for that last little circle that it looked like there was a viewport on the jungle island in the water area. And I was like, how do we get to it? We don't. But this is what it's looking at. So, okay. A lake on the jungle island. Yeah, and that's supposed to be right. That's... isn't that, like, you can turn it a little bit? Yeah, because this is how we got the clue for the fish in the first place. Because that's the fish. Okay, anyway. Head back to the big dome by going back up the elevator and taking the maglev back to Gayen's lab. Go into Gayen's lab, take the other door out of the lab, go right and down to the big dome on Temple Island. So that's going back to the beginning. Put me back. Then we la 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 la. La la. It's easier to go back the way we came. Doink, 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 doink. To get to Jungle Island, I mean. Yoink. We're already going. Okay. Once inside the big dome, follow the catwalk across till it ends and turn the wheel to raise the missing section. Right. Okay. So there is... what? Wait a second. Once inside the big dome, follow the catwalk around. Yep, okay. Cross the raised section, turn left at the doorway and out of the dome. Hit the switch on the right to raise the bridge in front of you. Then go back inside across the section of the catwalk that was raised and go out the opening on your right. Wait a second. Okay, hold on. Because this, we're starting to get into things that I didn't see when I was over there. Like, this is the first, deviation from what we were doing. Yeah, there was that raised section here, right? Let's see. Cross the raised section, turn left at the doorway out of the dome. Wait a second. Once inside, follow the catwalk around until it ends, and turn the wheel to raise the missing section. Right, turn the wheel to raise the missing section. We see the wheel. Right there. Okay. Cross the raised section, turn left at the doorway out of the dome. We're out of the dome. Hit the switch on the right to raise the bridge in front of you. You mean this is the wrong one? It's gotta be. Because there's no need to raise a bridge here. I think there was a need to raise a bridge over here. Yes. Then go back inside, across the section of the catwalk that was raised, and go out of the opening on your right? Wait. I'm getting mixed up here. Okay, once inside the big dome, follow the catwalk around until it ends and turn the wheel to raise the missing section. Cross the raised section, turn left at the doorway out of the dome. Hit the switch on the right to raise the bridge in front of you. Okay, so you don't want me over here then. Because it's saying crossover, you're going to be here. But then it's saying something about it. It's amazing how many buttons and levers are hiding in plain sight. So anyway, I started swinging. Do we go out this way and try to find a way up? How do I go up there? It'll cover it in the walkthrough, but, like, I want to know. Can I, like, do it? Can I just do it? Please? Isn't there, like, a raised thing that, like... Uh-huh. Can I go up this now? No, I can't. Okay. Ruin my fun. I wonder, can I hit, like, this button again? There is, like... No. Not quite. It does not go up. It only goes down. It only go down. This... Right? Now what does this do again? Closes it. I don't know that that helps in this situation. It does not. Okay. So I raised that. Oh, wait, hold on. Do I have to go back, like, through here or something? Because there was... Is it a situation of a spinny? Do we have to do a spinny? Here we go. Figured it out. Very gold up here. There's a button there. Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Obviously some impressive force there. Oh! I see the colors. Okay. Put it back. Okay. Yeah, this is matching the different islands. So do you do, like... Oh my gosh, you do have to memorize, like, exactly where they are. You have to find them on the map. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Okay. I dislike that. I mean, it's clever, so I don't actually dislike it, but it means I have to go back. Okay. Alright, at least we know what to do now. Okay, so... Find... Is this on the back of anything? Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Find locations of domes on map. Mark their color. And exact location. And then return to temple with this information. Because I see the colors. I see, like, I wrote down, like, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So 1... Okay, no, I need to go, like, all the way back. Alright. Okay, can I walk across? No, I can't. Alright, fair enough. Rats! At least I know how to get here. So I'll leave this open. Is there... would I still perhaps have... No, because I'd need to be able to go that way. What's the quickest way? Hitting the button a few times. That's the quickest way. Okay. Back across. I need to get back down there. Which means I need to remember how I got down there. I need to remember. Oh, yeah. No, I know. I know how. Then we walk across here. It was the wrong spot. Okay, different spot. Which one? Wasn't this one? It was near it, though. Do I need this down to be... No, that leads back to... No, I don't need that one. Okay. That's the exit. So, no, it is over here. No, but there was a button. And I can't stand on this one. No, it was... It is that one. I need to bring that bridge back down. Oh! What just happened? Hi, LarpLarp93. Thanks for the follow. I hope you're enjoying me fumbling around in Riven. You bring my homie after. Add me to your Discord. Well, I do have a Discord. Ooh, hold on. This isn't even the place either. Oh, what am I? Oh, hey, that's the beginning area. Oh, that's cool. Where am I? Where is this thing? I knew where the thing was last stream and now I don't remember. Yeah, okay. No, it's not that one. Okay, so it is one of these. It is one of these. Because there's a button you press. So I think, was I over here? It's not that one. I have amnesia. Okay, that's... Man. Come on, I can't remember this. Is it that... Oh, you know what? Is it on the lower level? There's a way to get over there. Yeah, it's over here. That's why. It's this right here. Alright, gotta turn around. There we go. Here we go. So here we are. I need to get it spinning again so I can actually see which one this was. Okay. Where you get some flickering, so if you're sensitive to flickering, look away. It's gonna start spinning and flashing. Not a lot, but like a little bit. Okay, so... Temple. Alright, flashy inbound. Okay, it's yellow. And the open circle. Okay. Now I'm gonna open it again. I'll give it a second to come back around and blink. Nope. I didn't quite get it. Really, if you just, like, spam it, it'll let you. Almost got it. Come on. Come on. I just sit here and click on it. Nah, come on now. Got it. You kind of have to click it right before it finishes the sequence. Oh, it'll tell you right there, too. Anyway, so that's open again. The temple one has been, properly logged. Hey, Ron, thank you for the hydration check. I appreciate it. We just had to consult a walkthrough to figure out what in the world we're supposed to be doing. Oh, I'm not standing on that elevator. Okay. Well, is there a secret over here? No. Come back down, please. Thank you. Okay. So now we just have to find the next dome. Turns out there was more to these domes than I thought. Thank you for the posture check as well. We gotta match the color of the dome with the location of the dome and the shape that it gives us. I'm talking exact location. So right now, I'm headed back to the other domes to, like, link them to, like, island symbol color. And then I have to go back to dome knowledge of dome. Oh, you know it. You know what I'm talking about. You're picking up what I'm putting down. You're smelling what I'm stepping in. So, like I said, I have to find the exact locations of the domes for a specific puzzle, which is, oh boy. Okay, I need to go back. I need to shut this door. There was yet another lever hidden in plain sight, by the way, to show you how not observant I am. Okay, so I need to more flashies. Sorry. I'm gonna start it back up again. Okay, so it's gonna go. Okay, with symbol. Okay, the straight line up and down. But that was also yellow. You saw that, right? That was also yellow. How did I determine the colors from... Oh, it's because the symbol tells you the color. Yes, I recall now. It's because you go to the water place, and the water place will show you the color. And yes. Okay. So, that's not necessarily yellow. So that means... Who are you? What color? What color are you? What color? Yes, okay, so that's green. Sorry, first, like, temple is green. Okay, so this, I think, is called crater. And it's the straight up and down, and straight up and down is no light. Okay. No light. Okay. So now... Does... Am I that one? No, but I can get the jungle from here. Yeah, I can get the jungle, sort of, from here. I need the maglev for it, though. If you'd be so kind. Oh, my gosh. Hold on. Can I do this? There we go. You'd asked earlier, LARP, so there it is. Behave, or you will be deleted, just so you know. But we are otherwise pretty chill. Okay, do that, do that. We'll watch watch the sequence again, because I know I keep skipping things. I'm just kind of like flying through it, but it's because we've been here a while. We've been here a long time. I want to get something done. There have been like 2 or 3 streams where we've gotten absolutely nothing done, which is why we've gotten to the point where we're consulting a walkthrough, because there's just been so little accomplished. Okay, so I do want this actually to turn around, because that's how we get to this side. We can't skip the creepy door sound. Do here, do here, 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 here. Oops, not, that's too far. Summon the maglev. Summon maglev? Whee! Yeah, we're the Flash. Summon maglev, question mark? Help? Oh, here it comes. There's my boy maglev. How is it going? So like when I was looking at this walkthrough, it was like, okay, we did that, we did that, we did this, we did that, we did. Wait a second, I've missed some things, because it's like after you go to the rebel moiety age, it's like then you go back to this place. I was like, wait a second, that place doesn't sound familiar. We haven't been there yet. What do you mean go back? So we had to not backtrack in saves, but like retrace our steps just to be like, okay, we did this, we did that, we did this. Oh, we didn't do that. It's like, I was supposed to have figured that out already? Like, jeez. But I suppose, you know, this is coming from people who have, like, finished the game before. And so they're like, oh yeah, technically this is the order, you know, that you're supposed to do things in order to finish the game, but you're not going to know that, so you're kind of like wandering around for a bit. Had to mute for a second, sorry. Blowing my nose. But yeah, I was going back through this walkthrough, and I was like, wait a minute. Who are you? Except it's, where are you? It's like, we haven't been there yet. What are we doing? Up we go. My eyes are so itchy. I don't know about you folks, but like, allergy season is the season of very itchy eyeballs. Okay, I think we keep going up. But we do a little twist. Because this is where the dome is, up here. Yeah, okay. But I have to go not this way, other side. Across, more flashies, apologies. Kind of just clicking. It. Okay, so it's like the half open eye. Doink. Jungle and that half open eye. Wait a second. I wasn't paying attention. Is it the lined one? Crap! That's what I get for skipping. I got impatient. I have to do it again. Apologies. More flashies. I gotta do it again. Okay, it was the line eye. Gotta get the timing. No. Nope, I was a little late. Got it. Okay, so it's the line eye. It's not the dot eye. It's the half line eye. And the half line eye is red, also known as the fish. Okay, so jungle is red. I think They also mentioned there's like one place I haven't been to yet. Crater, jungle. No? There was like mention of another island that I was not able to get to. Okay. Anyway, so that one's done. We just gotta get out of here. Where do we go from here then? Okay, we've been to Crater. We're here at Jungle. We did the one at Temple. There's another one. Because you start out at Temple, you go to Jungle, you hit Crater. From Crater, you go to that other plateau island that does have one. Okay, yeah, the plateau island does have one. Okay, so we can backtrack like directly back there and open that one. But I think there's another one there's another island we've not been to yet. Obviously we don't have access to. I'm trying to itch my eye without itching my eye, you know what I mean? I'm giving up and itching the eye anyway. Okay, so we just need to go right back in here. Ugh. Itchy eye. And no relief that comes from scratching it. Don't get allergies, they're not worth it. Ugh. Itchy. So itchy. My nose itches, my eyes itch. My nose runs. It doesn't help that I'm also essentially allergic to everything. Anything that creates pollen, I'm allergic to. I've explained this before. Because I deal with this every year. Okay, so now we wing it back around. Thank you. Turn. Go back up. Back up again. This is perhaps not the way Riven is meant to be played, but I'm at the point where we've been goofing around long enough without me knowing what to do that we're just gonna do this. Okay. I need to go this way, actually. More flashies, apologies. This one was off-center. Wait, how am I supposed to see this one? Hold on. I know what I can do. Nope. I didn't mean to turn there. It's the closed eye. So... closed eye, and closed eye is orange. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and go open it again. Got it. It really does just, like, echo and let everybody know what you're up to, huh? Okay, so I have reached all of the domes, whose locations I know about. Now we're here, and I need to find their, like, map locations. So which one is this? Okay. So that's, okay, yes, this is Crater. Okay, we need to pay attention to the grid. Okay. So we're in Quadrant 1. Crater Island? Crater Island, right? Crater? Crater. Crater. Yes, crater. Okay. Crater. First quadrant, and that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5 by 5. So like A, B, C, D, D2. First quadrant, D2. Okay. Back out of here, and I get to figure out what this island is. Okay, so that's Temple right there. Okay, top left. Okay, so then... Oh, turning things? If I have to turn it? Yeah, okay, that's gonna make this a little more difficult. Okay, so, but this is the orientation it was set up as. There it is. So if I do this, it's this here, and then I'm just gonna try and draw it all out. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's here. Okay. Temple. Not even gonna bother to write. I'm just gonna draw it. Temple. It's here. And then is also a 5 by 5 setup. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is approximately... Oh, like right there. Top left corner. Hey, Borther. You are on a watch streak. I get to see if you're on a watch streak? Dude. Holy cow, right back at you. I didn't know I could see watch streaks. That's cool. Anyway, it looks like it's second quadrant 1A. And it's not even quadrant because there's 5. Anyway, I think that's what it's supposed to be. Is that little fella right there? I can look in the other, like, spots, but I think we found it. Yeah, because that's the beginning area right there with the little, like, walkthrough. Yeah. Thank you for the hydration check as well. I realized I didn't take... I'm paying for it. I didn't take a sippy when the first one showed up, so I'm going to take 2 sippies. Alright. There's a 2 sippies. Okay. Yeah, I think we got that one figured out. Anyway. Oh, nope, I didn't mean to do that. But in any case. Okay, the next one. That was one we haven't been to yet, I think. So who is this L shape? Oh, this is Plateau. Hydrate, don't dehydrate. Very right. Plateau. Let's make some distinctive lines here so we don't get them mixed up. Okay, so it's not there. That's the front. So if that's the front, this is the way we came in. Yep, the Wigglies, and then... Oh my gosh, it's so high up. Hey! Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's all the way on... Okay, so let me do this. It is on that section. right there. And then we will draw the big 5 by 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 2, I think. Yeah, all the way there. Sorry, I'll make that a little more distinct because I don't like that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. E4. Yeah, because it's all the way to the right, down almost all the way. Okay. And then this one I think is jungle, because I think that giant crater is the water hole. Now, where was it in the jungle? I have to figure out where we are first. Because that's the watering hole. And if that's the water hole... how many is this? It's 2 squares like that. And then 1, 2, 3. And a third one there. So that's a 9 by 9. And then 2 smushed on the side. Okay. With the middle being the hole at the end. Okay. From here, I have to kind of like get my bearings, know which direction I'm looking. Is that where we came in? Where did we come in? Where's the water lake? Where were the fellas hanging out? Oh! Well, there you are. I guess never mind. I don't have to do that. So it's right there. Jungle. And then we do our 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And where are you in that? It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. That one? Yeah. 2, 4, 2. Okay. So we know where those are. Which is great. But there's a whole other island. I guess we don't have to have been there before to, like, find it? For the sake of the puzzle? So that's... Okay, and then... Mystery. Because there's only one thing here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay. That is 2, 2. Should I... Is it worth it to write the coordinates? Not really, I don't think. Anyway, you can tell. Clearly, it's right there. Oh, no, it's 2, 1. Sorry, I was wrong. Is it worth it to write it? Psh, no. Gets it wrong. If I do it this way. 2, 3. There we go. So it's at the very top. Okay. Whoops. I keep hitting the like, escape button. Is this gonna be enough to solve what I need to? Like I said, I think, well, it should be fine. Now I gotta go back to Temple from here. Bro, not gonna lie, I kind of want to make a love interest for my child. Sentences that are wild out of the context of Tomodachi life. Yes, for context, Tomodachi life. Bro, you spelled Tomodachi wrong as well. Only corrected life. Okay, come over here. Oh, what's going on? Oh, Radio Free Dairy. Hey, thank you for the raid. Yo, Lake Mojave, what's up? Gloop. Very real and true. We are struggling in Riven here. I had to consult a walkthrough. I was so lost. But I think the hints that I received from this walkthrough, I think I think we're cooking in this kitchen now just a little bit. So we open that up. So how was your raid, Radio? I hope it was... Wait, how was your stream, not your raid? I'm so sorry. Anyway, I hope your stream went well. What were you playing? What were you guys doing? Unless you want to raid and run, in which case I am all for it. You do what you gotta do. I will continue to grind Riven. This was not the way. Which way was it? Which way did I have to go up there? Oh no, I know. Yeah, no, this is the way. Okay. I got it. Okay, do that. Yes, okay. Now we come over here. And this is why it was important. Okay. Oh, I gotta reverse that a little bit in my head. Oh, okay. Okay, that shape's fine. Okay. So, with the information we have gathered, this is Temple. We'll do this first. Temple was green, and it was where? It's up in here, right there. Yeah. Okay, that's where it says. Next we're gonna do Crater, which is this bad boy. Crater is none. What color was missing when we were looking at that? Process of elimination in motion here. What was the one that we think is none color left beef? Let's see, we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, so that means that's purple. No light is purple. So Crater is purple, and it is top left. Yep, okay, so this one here, and we want 2 over, 4 down. That. Okay. Next we're going to do Plateau. This is going to be like reversed in my head. Doesn't have to be. Hold on. So Plateau was orange. And then it's in the end of the L, so it's in here. And it is... Is it 4? Yeah, it says 4. I wrote 4. Yeah, okay, I see what I did. Okay, it's 4. That should be it. The Traveler froze in place, but my son is helping them. Heck yeah, I am so glad. Thank you, fictional nephew. Okay, so that was Plateau, and I would do Jungle. Jungle was red. And then it's in here, and we need 4, 2. Right there? Yeah, it's saying right there. All right. Next, we have Mystery Island, which obviously is just its own block. Should I make your nickname for him when the time comes? Make that your nickname? Sure. I'll call him Fictional Nephew. Plateau? No, this isn't Plateau. This is Mystery. Oh my gosh, it's between blue and yellow. We don't know. Okay, that's gonna make it. It's gonna be a little confusing. Okay, so we have Temple, Crater, Plateau, Mystery, Jungle. What color? I guess we can try yellow. I mean, it's sitting right there. And that. We'll see how this works. So now we turn around. We save. Color puzzle gone wrong, not clickbait. Okay. And then we resume. We hit this. Hopefully, we don't die. I don't think that was correct. Okay then. Okay, we can try blue. And if blue doesn't work, then I'm a bit at a loss. Need to consult the coordinates again. Okay, so you go back there. And you can come here. Right? For mystery? Yeah, top one. Yep. Yep. Okay. Doink. Oh! Okay. So now what's happening downstairs? Stormy says hello, by the way. Poor baby's been scratching her neck raw. I relate to that. I'm scratching my eyes raw. Okay. There's a new sound happening. Nope. Where do I go now? So I've done that. Okay. Go, okay, place the marbles in the grid. Yep. Oh, I have to go back. I missed another switch. Come on. How? Where's the switch? So we're here right now, right? This, I suppose, is the click everything game. So this says, turn around and click the switch on the left wall, pull the switch down, push the white button it was covering. Oh. The linking books in the spinning dome should now be active. Okay. At this point, you may want to consider alternate endings to the game. I see. Linking books active. So now, it says go back through the gold room to the first rotation button, hit it 3 times, go through the gold room into the big dome. Follow the catwalk outside the dome, but stop. Spinning dome. Yeah, so it wants me to go into this gold dome. So I was right to leave. Okay. Now it's up to me to remember where to go from here. Right. Bring this down again. Right? Wasn't it? No, I think it was. No, it wasn't. Rats. Which one is it again? It wasn't that one. My memory. My memory. We're sure it's not this one? Because there was like... It's not that. I already know it's not that. It's not... Yeah, I mean, we do go down. We do go down. Okay, right. Yeah, okay. Ooh, we don't need that. We need to get in here. Because it was 24... 16, 15... I think it was 13.5. Yeah, I remembered. I've got it in my brain. Oh, okay. But, right. It's active. It's active. It's active. Okay, book. Hang on. Film, book 1. Okay. Temple. It is. Wow, that's a funky world. Ooh, spinny. Is this that mystery island? Huh. You know, in Halo 2, when they're flying through New Mombasa, and the Pelican pilot is like, should we abort the mission? And then Johnson takes a moment that he's like, we're going in. Get tactical, Marines! This is what it feels like. I need to be like, we're going in with myself. Alright. Okay. Hello? There was a button, I thought. Hi. Oh. Hey, dude. Oh, you're Gan.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gen.
Gen, sorry.
I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. but I have changed. To be sure, the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer. Atreus' choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the Fifth Age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... Well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. It seemed inevitable under the circumstances. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. I must admit, though, that my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atreus desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. Which brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may.
No! Oh!
Thank you.
I wasn't supposed to come here with it. How much backtracking am I gonna have to do to fix this? It doesn't work? Right. He sent me with a broken linking book. I technically have no way of getting back right now. Opens the front again. Doesn't work. He's gonna try it anyway.
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
Oh, it does work? Oh, shit. We're cooked.
You may need some time to decide That is reasonable. Until then, as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, crude though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age. Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atris and myself.
Oh shit, it works.
Especially in light of what has become of Catherine. But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the Islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it. The work I am doing is quite demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book. The switch will reset itself once you link from here.
Ooh, I gotta do some backtracking. I definitely did this out of order. I'm shocked he didn't just go through. Okay. Okay. Shit. Can I, like, let me see, did I mess up? Or did I, like, kind of skip the first encounter and now it's just the second one? Let me see. What does this say? Hold on. I'm gonna look back here. Okay, link to Gan's 233rd age. You start out in a cage, turn around and find a button and push it. After his speech, find the book with the most blocks on it and link to Jungle Island on Riven. Okay. But what does this say? Okay. Last 2 days have left me little time to work on remaining problems with sending someone else to Riven. It did occur to me, however, that if a way could be found to signal me once Gan had been captured, it would no longer be necessary to take a real linking book to Riven and risk the possibility of inadvertently releasing Gan. So this isn't a real linking book? Require my exclusive attention for at least a month or two. Something truly miraculous has happened. Someone has finally found my lost, missed linking book and freed me from this prison. Yes, that makes sense for a traveler to do, by the way. I immediately realized that this could be the solution to my dilemma, and I believe my mysterious benefactor is willing to assist me. Not sure if it can work. The logistics of such a scheme are formidable, but the mere fact that it may now be possible for me to continue my repairs to Riven and yet proceed with my original intent to find Catherine has given me renewed hope. Let's see, the deteriorated state of the gateway image makes the use of a visual signal impossible, but the picture remains a reliable indicator of Riven's condition nonetheless. By measuring and interpreting variations in the noise patterns, I'm still able to observe basic changes that occur in the age, even though I cannot see them. The problem is that my instruments can only detect changes that occur on a fundamental level, and it seems unlikely that an individual could affect such an elementary change from within the age. The idea may be foolish. Though there is a known weakness that may be worth investigating, an anomaly that appears as a rift between two separate systems, the star fissure. But how, or even if, this fact could be exploited, I cannot say. Sending someone to Riven also means that once I received the signal that they were ready to return, I would have to leave my writing in order to take a real linking book there myself. However, provided my father was safely out of the way, this should take very little time. After that, assuming the island does not incur much damage in my absence, it should then be a relatively simple matter to hold it together long enough for Catherine to return to Riven and evacuate the remaining islanders. Predetermining a signal without knowing the topography of the island may prove impossible, but I'm afraid there can only be one answer to the question of whether or not I should send my friend to Riven with a way out. The potential for failure will be greatly diminished if the prison book is all that is taken there. I'm sure my father is expecting me to bring a linking book to Riven. May he not be disappointed. So that's the prison book. Okay. So maybe he knew and was testing it. He's like, well, if you're willing to go in and talk to him, then... So I would have been trapped if I'd gone in. I forgot that part. Yeah, I'm glad that I didn't go in then. He gave me the option to. It said the one with the most blocks. Nope, that's, it's not that. You? Oh, no. There you are. So it wants me to go back through here. Find the... Yeah. Whee! I like that they still did the fly-throughs. Oh, is it closed right now? Button. Okay, I'm back. It says back away from the linking book and hit the button on the floor. Turn around from the sphere, go left up the stairs, enter the small building and sit down. Hit the lever on the left to be taken up to a view of the village, and hit the lever on the right to close the bottom of the cone structure. Elevator will take you down. Walk out of the fish's mouth. You'll see a little kid run off. Yes, I do remember. Yeah, we did these before. Go back through the tree. It's trying to guide me somewhere. Enter the Dunny schoolhouse. Yes, I remember. So it wants me to go straight to the Moedi Age. When you get to the age, turn around, head for the book in front of you. You'll get darted and taken to the large tree on the lake. Wander around your cell until a woman comes in. Yep. Okay, jungle. You'll return to the book with the room with the stones. Go back down the tunnel. Pull the wire. Exit. Okay, turn around. Submarine. Go there. Enter the same code. Link back to Gain's 223rd age. You'll talk to Gain again. Link into the book when he asks you to. He will take your place when he links through himself. Shit. Okay. So I was supposed to go through there. So, I can just, like, revert the save at this point. I am looking, however, for a charger. This works. So I should have just clicked it. Yeah, you know why? Okay, so these prison books work exactly like the ones in the first game that captured, spoilers for the first game, that captured Atris's sons. So once you use it, you take their place. Yes, I want to load a save. We'll come back in here. Do we have to go through the whole spiel again?
Which brings me to the point of all of this.
Here we go.
The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may. Thank you.
So he's going to look through it. And we got to sit through this part. I forgot that was a prison book. That's the downside of spacing out these streams the way that I have in the, like, doing it, like, a week in between, essentially, is that I've forgotten the fine details. If I was playing straight through, it'd be different. But yeah, I completely forgot the objective here. Well, besides making sure Gain's not gonna be a problem, but I forgot. I forgot. But we're gonna do a redo. Just a little bit. He's like, is this looks real, question mark? Maybe, yeah, yes, no, maybe. We'll test it.
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
Will do. I'm surprised he trusts me enough to do that. Oh. What? What are you doing? Tradesies! Cool. So now it says you'll talk to Gayan again. Link into the book when he asks you to. He will take your place when he links through himself. You have just captured Gayan. Gen. Sorry, his name's Gen. You've just captured Gen. He's captured. Okay. Find the hole in the floor? Let's explore first. This is where he was monkeying around with stuff. All of his inks and all of that. That's a bone. There's Go My Scarab. Special pen. His Book of Nothing. Right, that was his supposed, Right. Oh, am I supposed to, like... He wouldn't, right? Atris wouldn't make me kill his dad, right? There's the hole in the floor. Okay. What's this? This is his CD player. Is this really? Is it just music? Yeah, we're just listening to music. Traveler loves salad, apparently. Okay. So we are at the point, by the way, where we can do alternate endings. The first ending we already did. Open the star fissure before visiting Gayan or Catherine. We have to find a way to get to Catherine. Okay. There's another ending we can do. Visit Gayan, capture him in the trap book, go back and open the star fissure without freeing Catherine. Alright, in any case, can we go out here? Is it recommended? Bad idea, take two. Locked. Can't go out. Is it because the music's playing? Anyway. Ooh, sorry. I kind of doubt it, but... Probably a good thing I can't go out there right now. There's that, there's that, there's that, there's that. Yeah, okay. Spooky eyes. To again. Huh. So someone wrote that there. Ooh! New book! Hehehe, don't mind if I do. I start this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the Fifth Age, and though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she has also vanished as quickly as she appeared, stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked into the Fissure Plateau cage, as I'd guessed, when suddenly he was set upon, by a band of rebels who darted him and spirited her away. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing someone link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for which rebels had happened by. Okay, they're talking about the guard. He presented an easy target for whichever rebel had happened by at that moment. The damnable luck of it. He did get a good enough look at her, though, to verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person, a fact which, if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. I believe Cirrus and Achenar banished her here. I think it was their fault that she came back. Like, they tricked her into going somewhere. Kind of like how they destroyed Atris's linking book to Mist. While I am sick with frustration at having lost the only quarry that cage has ever caught, I am also filled with hope. She may yet provide me with a way back to Dunny. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction, but I fear that unless I am able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of reconstructing that great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I am halfway there. If not, then she is trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Emotionally crippled? Jeez. Either way, it is crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Once again, the Great War has demonstrated its usefulness to me. This past week, the villagers have been most difficult to manage. Apparently, they have learned of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful these prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would have perhaps captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. Oh, I think the wark is supposed to be the big fish. The one that, like, when you hit the red button too many times, he hits the wall. I should say the glass to get you to stop. The search for Catherine continues. I now deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realize the extent to which they were not ready for that knowledge, not even in the simplified manner in which I had presented it to them. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life, were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and thus were unable to extract the essential underlying principles that are, ironically, so elegantly simple. It is obvious that much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the full meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the future I'd planned for them, then this conflict would not exist. The minds of children are much more malleable. With the proper instruction, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that gave them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Dunny blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I am quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future the way that Catherine did. How foolish I was to think that she could contain such knowledge responsibly, when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Whoa. Is their all-time favorite. Salad is the traveler's all-time favorite. I love it. To think that she could contain such knowledge responsibly, when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Atris, still he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned as to all thoughts of the Dunny. Perhaps it was the only way that she could rationalize the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of their civilization. What? Atris's grandmother caused the fall of the Dunny? The folks that originally did, like, the book stuff in the first place? So much destruction, so many great lives lost. The guilt must have been unbearable. I do have vague recollections of the love she had for my father and for our world, but ultimately she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Dunny became the catalyst for their demise. If I am able to rebuild our culture and in the process correct such crucial weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary in order that a new era of prosperity might someday come to pass. So he's trying to bring the Dunny back. Essentially undo what she did. These last few weeks I have found myself frequently beset by images from the past. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the Bookmakers Guild, Father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments. Accomplishments there. Sorry, there's like dots all over and I keep thinking they're periods. He was an important man in the Dunny world, but I can't bear to think of him for long. It's too much. I was too young to see such a thing. Oh, I guess his father died a gruesome death and he saw it. I've got her. Late last night, I received word that Catherine was in the village attempting to persuade the people to join her. I lost 2 good men in the process, but I would have paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been taken to the prison island, where I've been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her presence here. I've had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her on the gallows. She has adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions, when she answers them at all, in her native tongue. Even so, she is a poor liar. I am now quite certain that her return to Riven was unintentional, and that she brought no linking book with her. As far as her unwillingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris is bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he do it? It is likely that his hesitation has been due, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back to Dunny. There is no other way. To get back to Dunny? Oh, I guess that is Dunny. Yeah, his, the place he got stuck in is called Dunny as well, but the ancient people were also called Dunny. It's late and I cannot sleep. Interesting that you can tell his writing has kind of changed a bit. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, my wife. Keta, you were the only true kindness I've ever known. Watching you flicker there in the images, I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Kind of looks like there's blotches. Damn these savages. I would be well advised to leave them all in the 5th Age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived on Riven with a linking book to Dunny, and once again my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher from his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage has been damaged, but it is no matter. Everything I need is here now. Atris is certainly behind this. Yet how could he be so foolish as to send someone here with a linking book? Such blatancy is unlike him. Could it be that he has had a change of heart? After all these years, is he finally letting his poor old father go? No. He's only after one thing. Perhaps he should find her. For now, I need only to wait and observe. Okay. Should I not have clicked that? It's still ticking. Oh, okay. We're fine. So, I don't know. He was going through all that talk about, I've changed. You know, I am simply, you know, just like I'm beside myself here, you know. I my son was misguided, you know, but like at the same time maybe I deserved that punishment, but I've changed now. Maybe I could go back and like talk to him, you know? Surely this is like yeah, this is a good thing. This is going to be a good thing for everybody. Go in here. I want to go like go in first and then I'll follow you. I was like, yeah, okay. And then also the ending that we did see, yeah, he's not changed. He, like, the ending that, the first ending we got when I was futzing around with the star fissure, he kills Atris. So he hasn't changed. I am simply looking now for a piece of paper that I can continue to take notes with. Because I'm kind of out right now. I'm out. Um, I, I guess I do know of another, like, yeah, I got some. Oh, my earbud. I didn't realize it'd fallen. Here we go. Anyway, I'm not gonna be able to do this for too much longer because it's already getting late. But we will kind of like snoop around in Gen's zone, and then I will return and go from there. Okay. I'm writing down the sounds. It's like a ratchet sound, I think. What is that for, anyway? Anyway, what's this stuff? That's a cool, like... So is that his dad then? And then maybe his wife?
Tagamem, san botegan shem. Fasi.
Was that Keta? Maybe. Okay. We got water. Water. So this is his itty bitty room with a thing on his bed. Can't really do anything with that, I guess. This looks like this can open, though, you know what I mean? To gain something, I dedicate myself to you. Love. And my something. Yeah, okay, so I think, yeah, that's his wife. So is there anything else I can click on here? I mean, besides spooky eyes here. Okay. What do I do from here? Okay. Huh. So this says a silver device on Gain's dresser. It makes 5 sounds in a row, either a ding, a clank, or a creak. Okay, I did right. Yeah, okay, I was right. Write those down in their order, go up the ladder, pull the handle on the right of the hole. Then go to the book with the least blocks. On the right of the hole? There's hole. Hole? I don't see a lever. No. A lever? I don't see a lever. Go back up the ladder, pull the handle on the right of the hole. Oh, they mean that. And then you can come over here and look at the books. And we need this one. We will label that rescue. Because this says that is Prison Island. But yeah, so let me see here. I eat burger. Nice. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. What was the lady's name that gave us this book? Oh no, I need... Go. I want to read that thing. Neela. Okay. No, so not Keta. Okay. So I think this is a good place to kind of hang out for a bit, to chill. There's Gain in there. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 endings. After solving the marble puzzle, there are other ways to end the game. So we're headed for, I guess, the main ending. And then... if I say start saved game... no, hang on. So we'll hit save game. So Dome Book 1. That's our main, like, thing that we refer back to, I think, for these endings. So we've already gotten one of them. It's open the star fissure before visiting Gain or Catherine. Now, technically, the next one we could do, we don't even have to go to the prison book. Yeah. So, I think what we're gonna do next, I should say, Riven stream, we're going to explore the endings, because apparently we're here. So, with that in mind, it is time. Okay, the top link will take you to my streaming Discord. It's where I post updates about things that I'm doing off stream. If there's... okay, we are still broadcasting. If there's any delays or cancellations to stream, then you will find that in there. The link underneath that will take you to my VODs channel. It's where I have been uploading VODs. I'm a little behind, but I am working on it. Let me see if that recent one was just uploaded. It is just about uploaded. Yes, it is uploaded. Perfect. Anyway, so that is where you will find, like, past streams, and, like, the... as far up as I can move it right now. Like, I'm like, going as fast as I can getting these going. I realized that the last VOD was from March 7th, and we are most of the way through April. So apologies there. I am working on it. Anyway, if you want to be in the know on when those are uploaded, there is the VOD Enjoyer role, which you can get from voting in React in my Discord. You will be pinged when those are uploaded, or of course you can just follow the YouTube and hit the bell if you so choose. Anyway, I think that is it for my announcements, because today is Wednesday. Friday. I don't think anything's going on Friday. I think we're still chill to stream on that day. That will be more Dragon Age. So Friday will be more Dragon Age, and then Monday we will be cycling through all of the endings for Riven, because it looks like we're at a point where we can get them. Can we get all of them? That's the question. Yeah, I think we're at a point where we can explore those endings, like all of them. Perfect. Yes. Wahaha. Anyway, so that'll be the next Riven stream, which will be on Monday. This upcoming Friday will be Dragon Age. With that said, I think that's the last of the announcements, so let's see where we can read for the evening. Where do we go? What do we do? I think I'm gonna send you folks to Bubba Sluski, who's currently just chatting, but he is in his partner push, with Eris SVT, who is live with him at this time. So I'm going to go ahead and start up this raid. Stream has been up for 3 hours. Interesting. I get a little stream info there. New to me. Alright, but the raid is ready. You are all loaded into the cannon. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream, and I will see you folks next time. Bye, everyone!